Hi guys, so finally sitting down and recording the voiceover for this particular video. Sorry if I say a lot in this because I don't have a script and I'm just basically rewatching the edited video and explaining what I'm doing. So I'm kneading the clay. This is basically the second type of BJD joint that I use. I used the first one, the one in the first video, mostly for like the big parts like the neck, the torso. I also use it for the end parts like the hands and feet. And then this type of joint that I'm sculpting here, I use for like elbows and knees, elbows, shoulders, and knees. I didn't even use a measuring spoon for this at all. I just basically used the socket part to make everything fit. I'm not going to speed up the video so everything is real time. It didn't take long at all to sculpt. It took me about 4 minutes, and that's because I was being very finicky. So I'm just making sure everything fits with the sockets, and just basically trying to get the shape right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be at least spherical. So I use the toothpick, I poke the hole in, and then I use a box cutter to cut my channel in, and then the toothpick again to basically smooth everything out. That's what I'm doing right now. This particular joint bends at a 90-degree angle, so it makes like an L shape. For double joints, you would have, I'll explain that in another video, but for a single jointed doll, for that 90-degree, bend in like the knee and the 90-degree bend in the elbows, this is basically what you would use. I kind of feel like in terms of joint exercises, if you can sculpt this, without any issue and string it and everything works well, then yeah, you can pretty much sculpt anything you want to sculpt. I included pictures at the end of this video of a doll that I sculpted using this, the two joint systems in the joint system in part one of this and this one to make. For those who are interested, I'm using Super Sculpey. You can use anything you want. You can use air dry clay, epoxy clay, it all works just as well, but this is Super Sculpey that I'm using in here. Just fitting the joints, cleaning everything up again. For cleaner lines, you can actually cure the piece solid and then drill the hole in using a Dremel, and then drill the channel in using a Dremel. But for just, I guess, speed purposes and just like trying to get things done quickly, I didn't do any of that. So now I do believe I'm getting some clay because I'm going to make a socket on the other side, specifically for this joint. I'm basically just going to use some petroleum jelly to make sure the polymer clay sticks, and I'm going to shape it into a socket. I didn't really do anything too fancy here. I didn't use any tools. I just basically used a toothpick and a box cutter. If you are, going to use a box cutter, please be careful, because they can be pretty sharp, and I don't want anyone to get cut trying to do a joint exercise. So now I'm rubbing the petroleum jelly on it, and I'm going to attach the clay. I mean, the process is pretty simple. I didn't really do too much of anything. It's pretty straightforward, and I don't know, but if there's any part of the video that's not too clear, please do feel free to leave me a comment and I'll explain. And who knows, I might turn the comment into a video for more in-depth explanation of, you know, if you don't understand anything. Just making sure that everything looks right. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but at the end of this video I included two pictures of the dolls, of a doll that I have used these two joints to sculpt before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have a lot to say about it. I feel like it's pretty much self-explanatory what I'm doing. If you like videos like this and you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I don't post too often, but I do post once in a while. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Have a good one, y'all.